Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for a very special and exciting Carnival Cruise Line webinar. My name is Anna. I'm an Industry Relations Manager here at CLIA, and I'm going to just quickly go through some housekeeping before introducing our presenters. This webinar will run about 40 minutes with time for questions at the end. Please feel free to type your questions into the questions module of the webinar, and we'll get to them at the conclusion of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and will be posted on CLIA's YouTube channel, which is CLIA Global. And with that, it is my pleasure to introduce our presenters, Alicia Stewart and Mike Julius. Alicia joined Carnival over 22 years ago as Business Development Manager for Central Texas. She was promoted to Business Development Director in 2004, Director of Home-Based Partnerships in 2012, Senior Director of Sales for Key Accounts in 2016, and most recently, Senior Director of Carnival's Independent Agent Team. In her position, she initiatives with her partners, as well as training specific to independent agents. She has been with the cruise industry for over 26 years and began her career on board Princess Cruises. From there, she joined Century Travel in Austin, Texas as the Director of Cruise Sales, which then led to her position at Carnival Cruise Line. And joining Alicia is Mike, who joined Carnival in 1989 as Business Development Manager for the Northern Midwest region. He was promoted to Director of Sales Central Region in 2003, Vice President of Sales Central U.S. in 2005, and Managing Director of U.S. Trade Sales in 2010. Today, he is the VP of Field Sales for North America, and in this role, Mike oversees the company's North American Regional Vice Presidents, Business Development Managers and Directors, and Carnival's Independent Agent Team, all of whom are responsible for maximizing sales and marketing opportunities, as well as training and support for all travel partners. Mike is involved in the development of agency partner programs, travel partner engagement, key home port and CVB relationships, joint marketing opportunities, and home-based partner programs. And with that, take it away, Alicia and Mike.
Wow, we sound important.
We sound old.
Yeah. Thank you, Anna. Well, I don't know who wrote that, but man, that was great. So thank you very much. Well, first of all, good afternoon, travel advisors. And a good morning to our friends on the West Coast. Welcome to the WebEx here, sponsored by our good friends at CLIA. As Anna said, I am Mike Julius, Vice President of Field Sales in North America for Carnival Cruise Lines, and I am beyond honored to be hosting this next hour with our superstar, Alicia Stewart. She said Alicia is our Senior Director of Sales and of the Carnival Independent Agent Team, better known as SEAT in some circles. Welcome, Alicia.
Why, thank you. I am honored as well to be here with my fabulous boss, Mr. Mike Julius, as well as all of you guys. So thank you guys so much for taking this time to be with us here today. And thank you once again to CLIA for allowing us the opportunity. We're thrilled.
Absolutely. So Alicia and I will be taking on a guided tour of our brand new ship, the Carnival Mardi Gras. Okay, maybe I should say Alicia will be taking you on a guided tour of this very special ship. I just love following her tours because I learn something new every single time I dial in. And speaking of dialing in, I want to say thank you as well to not only signing up for these webinars, but more importantly, showing up for these special presentations. A lot of work goes into producing these by CLIA and all the suppliers. So as we like to say, if you're going to sign up, show up. Thank you for doing that. With the tour today, I guarantee you that you will take away not only the beautiful visuals and impressions of the Carnival Mardi Gras, but you're going to learn some new tips as well, tips and tidbits, and that will help you close more sales with Carnival. So Alicia, are we ready? We're going to get started?
We're ready. All right. So let's get our little mug shots off here so we can show off this beautiful ship.
That sounds good. All right.
All right.
So there she is. There's the Mardi Gras. So the next slide here, I think, is all you need to know. And if you've got a camera, I might suggest taking a quick picture of this shot here. Now, you may want to save this for your records or share it maybe with some of your cruise ship buff clients, but here are the ship facts. First of all, you can see this is a brand new sleek design with pretty cool colors. She's the first of the new class of XL ships. She was built in Finland. The tonnage just under 181,000 gross registered tons. and she'll hold about 6,600 guests when she's completely full. Now, what we're very excited about, since we've just celebrated Earth Day here just recently, she will be the first LNG, and that stands for liquefied natural gas ship here in the US. Now, this is important because it's clean energy, and it's clean energy not only for her home port, which will be Port Canaveral, but all of the places that the Mardi Gras will visit. Currently, she's in Barcelona, awaiting the green light from our friends at the CDC to start sailing. So there you are. Take a picture of that, and that'll help you with all the statistics. Now, I know that we have a bunch of super fans that have dialed in today, and I want you to know that you will still find many of the favorite spaces and places that you're familiar with on board all of our fun ships. But we also have some new and exciting, beautiful spaces on board the Mardi Gras too. Alicia, will you tell us about these new spaces?
You know, we're so excited. And I think that the thrilling part of the Mardi Gras is because of her size and scale, we're able to do, like you mentioned, we're able to encompass our most popular features on all of the fabulous fun ships, but with her size and scale, we're able to add even that much more. And she has this new sleek look that we're just so excited about. And so what I love when you look at these images, look at this top left picture. I've kind of got my arrow going around it here. Hopefully you can see this. So for those of you who've sailed with us many times, you know that our ships are unique and different in that we keep the fun going, right, throughout the day and into the night. And I think it's always been known it's because of our promenade, our very popular promenade. And we like to say we have it's double wide on the starboard side. And what that means is you have this gateway to fun. You've got this gateway to different options and choices on board our ships for entertainment, for dining venues. And what's so fabulous about the Mardi Gras, because of her size and scale, we're going to be able to have 2 decks of this promenade going all the way from front to back of ship with so much to offer in this beautiful venue and beautiful environment. So that's one of my personal favorites, of course, along with the little spa images here, and again, going through the lobby area. And we're going to show you so much more in getting into this ship, but we just kind of wanted to give you that sense and feel of what she's going to look like and what you guys can anticipate. And of course, what's even more exciting, and Mike, you want to share a little bit about this?
Yeah, we have 6 new distinctive theme zones on board the Mardi Gras, and each of them have their own distinct personalities and amenities. And these are all something that I think your guests and our clients will certainly love. And I think probably the most impressive is the first one, the Grand Central. Tell us about this one, Alicia.
Yeah, I love it. And, you know, a word you just used to me is perfect, is personality. You know, when you go on board any ships, each one has their own personality. And I think it's right as you enter the ship, you kind of embrace it and get this feeling. And this is kind of what you're going to see again on the Mardi Gras. And Grand Central is the perfect name. It's grand. So think about that atrium area, and you walk in and you look at this beautiful room and space. You've got 3 decks high of floor-to-ceiling windows to look out and take in breathtaking views. And of course, you have this fabulous space where we're going to have entertainment, a great space to meet up with friends and family throughout the day and into the evening, little dining venues, coffee bar, you name it in this area. And what I love is we take Grand Central during the day for this fabulous space, and then we turn it into more of an entertainment venue at night. So this is going to be really exciting, something a little new, but you can, again, keeps that excitement and fun going as you would expect on a Carnival ship. And then what's also great in Grand Central, you're going to find so many different opportunities with entertainment. And this is where we're going to have our main show lounge, where you can, of course, take in our very popular playlist productions. So we do different nightly entertainment. We have multiple shows, so our guests can go and enjoy if they want to go early or later into the evening. What I love about our shows is they last, you know, like 30, 45 minutes, and they're just very engaging and just high energy to keep your night going, so you can go and explore other venues throughout the ship. We also are going to introduce something really cool for the first time on the Mardi Gras and in our main show lounge. We're going to be hosting Family Feud. And you guys, it is so funny when we first announced this. because we had so many of our travel partners reaching out saying that their clients want to sign up. They're ready to get on the ship and compete, which I just absolutely love. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Our cruise director is going to host. It's going to be a really fun family entertainment venue. Families will compete and win fabulous prizes. Now, of course, we're going to have our casino on board, right? You're going to have our casino like on all ships. We're going to have all types of gamings to choose from. So as you're going through the ship and going to each different zone, we're going to walk through different areas. And of course, the Mardi Gras casino. So you'll have slot machines, blackjack. Oh my gosh, blanking out here. What's your favorite? What do you play, Mike?
I like the blackjack. I have to tell you,
Okay.
no casino.
Yeah.
I've been to a casino that's more friendly than the ones on board Carnival. You know, that they'll take your donations just about any time of day they're open. So it's
Yeah,
great fun.
exactly. We're happy to do it. And we do have big winners too. So don't get me wrong. So, but we'll have lots of fun and gaming and tournaments and such going on, but it is a very friendly environment, lots of fun. So of course, great place to stop, make those great donations, or hey, win big and we're thrilled.
That's right.
And then we have something extra fun. I know you like this place, right, Mike?
I absolutely love this. And honestly, this is one of my favorite activities on board Carnival. I never miss the Punchliner Comedy Club. And besides that, who doesn't need a good laugh right now, right? After what we've all been through the last 13 months. And you know what, I'm not just talking about a chuckle or a chortle. I'm talking about making your belly hurt. And the Punchliner Comedy Club is exactly where you go for that. Now, we generally have shows every night. They last about 35 minutes, much like playlist productions. And the cool thing about this is that early in the evening, we have family-friendly shows. So bring the whole family in and everyone can have a laugh. And then late at night, we have shows that are restricted to 18 plus. So enough said on that one. Just go and have fun. It's a great time.
Absolutely. And you know what I love about our entertainment venues is you don't have to make reservations. You don't have to plan months in advance to go and enjoy. And that way, on any given day or night, whatever you're in the mood for, you go and enjoy. And so this is definitely a standing room only, but my goodness, we've got so many shows each night, almost every night that our guests can go and enjoy, and there's no cover charge. So pretty popular spot there.
You forgot to mention that, you know, the comedians swap out during the cruise. So you don't see the same show over and over. You get to see a variety of comedians and a variety of styles. So it really is a great entertainment.
Love it. All right. And so one of our very popular dining venues on our ships is JIJI'S Asian Kitchen. So of course we brought her on board the Mardi Gras. Fabulous spot. What I love about some of our specialty dining venues is during the day, you can go to JIJI'S at lunch and it's complimentary for our guests. So you'll get a nice soup, a little entree, a little app, and enjoy. And it's complimentary, no reservations necessary. But at night, if your clients are looking for something unique, something different, they want a different venue and some great food, they can make a reservation. They can do so in advance through my cruise manager, or you could do it for them if you wish. They can also do so when they come on board with us, and they get a fabulous 4-course meal in a beautiful setting. Now, it's only $15 for adults and just $5 for kiddos to join us. So definitely recommend doing that. And then we have the bonsai sushi and teppanyaki. So our bonsai sushi is just, we do a la carte pricing, no reservations necessary, come and go, you know, all throughout the day and into the evening. The teppanyaki is something that we just have on select ships, and of course will be featured on the Mardi Gras, and we are open for lunch and dinner. With that one, we do recommend making reservations in advance because there's a very limited capacity. It is $32 a person for a fabulous meal and dessert, and of course, highly entertaining chefs that are there for you as well.
Hey, Alicia, I heard you could also order bonsai on the Carnival app and have it delivered.
Oh my gosh, see, now I'm learning something new. Didn't know that one. That's fabulous.
Pretty
Fabulous.
cool.
Oh, pretty cool. All right, Mike, you want to take us into this next new zone?
So this, I think, speaks for itself. And, you know, let's do a shout out for Alicia. She actually grew up in New Orleans. That's where she's from. That's why she says Mardi Gras. So she's got it down. But I think one of my favorite new spaces is the French Quarter. And she'll tell you just a little bit about what else is included in the French Quarter. But I honestly can see myself sitting on that bar stool on the corner at night, enjoying either a hurricane or maybe even a mint julep. And then during the day, how about a cafe con leche or something, but this is going to be a very popular place. It's right there in the promenade, and right down the road, there are so many other cool things in the French Quarter. Alicia, tell us about those.
I know, I am so excited. So as Mike said, I'm originally from New Orleans, so this has a special place in my heart, and it really is a nod to New Orleans. You know, just think of the food, the sights, the sounds, just the spectacular characters of New Orleans. So we're really excited about this space, and of course, we're going to have the Brass Magnolia Jazz Club. So as Mike said, you know, throughout the day into the evening, great place to go and hang, listen to some wonderful music, and of course, we have to have the fortune teller bar. So this is going to be a really fun spot. We've seen some really exciting little drink menu items that I think our guests are going to love, and even some with like little gold flakes and some really cool things here. So we'll go perfectly into the French Quarter. But you know, you can't think of New Orleans and the French Quarter without thinking of amazing food. And my goodness, we're so thrilled with our new partnership of Emeril Lagasse with Emeril's Bistro 1396. So really thrilled about this. You know, some excellent Cajun food, of course, with such a notarized chef that we're so thrilled to partner with. So wonderful spot to go and try, just as one of the many fabulous specialty dining that you'll find on board the Mardi Gras.
Here's a tip for you. Do you know what 1396 stands for?
What?
It's the hull number of the Carnival Mardi Gras. When she was being built, that's how they identified her. She was hull number 1396.
Well, how very cool.
Yeah, so hey, maybe you're learning something from the old guy today, huh?
I love it. Look at you. Okay, so
the old guy.
Mike is more the foodie here, so I thought, you know, we'll have you grab this one.
Well, let's face it. Anyone who knows me or has met me knows that I did not come out of a box like this. I'm a big guy, and it all has to do with great food. And not only do I enjoy great food, but more importantly, I love creating good food. I love to cook, and this is why I love the cooking classes here at the Carnival Kitchen, which, by the way, was first introduced on board the Carnival Panorama out on the West Coast a couple of years ago. Now, this is a hands-on culinary experience that is led by our talented chefs, and our guests and your clients can enjoy and choose from 15 different classes, and they last anywhere from 1 to 2 hours at a cost of $39 to $59 per person, but it is so worth every dollar spent. And by the way, the classes are limited to just 18 people. So again, sign up and sign on early to get a spot in one of these classes in Carnival Kitchen. It's just an amazing experience.
Yeah, I heard from people who sailed on the Panorama and had so much fun doing these classes, and they were so popular. So we're so thrilled to see that we were going to be having this on the Mardi Gras as well. So can't wait. All right. Okay. So back to one of our very popular spots. So once again, going in between these zones, we have to have the Alchemy Bar. She's one of the top rated bars at sea. And this is where you're going to have that mixology. You're going to work with our bartenders, come up with the just classic cocktail, and great spot. You know, you can do a martini tasting. We have some of our most favorite drinks here, and this is where our whole sales team loves to go and hang when we have some time off on board the ships.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Exactly, into the wee hours, but great spot before dinner, after dinner, before show, after show, you name it. Can't say enough about the great cocktails that they have here at the Alchemy Bar. And then, of course, we go back to the fabulous food.
No, oh man. Fahrenheit Steakhouse. This is probably one of the most premier dining experiences at sea. In fact, I have some good friends that own another cruise line, and they were on board our ships for a conference and enjoyed dinner in the steakhouse and told me it was one of the finest culinary experiences they had at sea. But anyway, this is the steakhouse, Fahrenheit 555. It's available on a lot of our ships now. It's alternative dining, and it is an experience that is not to be forgotten. The food, the service, the ambiance, the menu, just everything about this screams special occasion. And if you're on your honeymoon, maybe your anniversary, maybe there's a special birthday, or maybe just date night, this is a perfect place to make a reservation and enjoy dinner. The experience lasts a couple of hours. And Alicia, help me out on the pricing on this. I still think
It's amazing. So you get a 4-course meal, and when I say it is like a 5-star fine dining steakhouse, and for the price that we charge is only $38 for adult, $12 for kids. There's no way you could have the meal that we serve less than $100 on land. It's outstanding value.
It's unreal. And once guests try it once, they're going to come back 2 and sometimes 3 times. So it's really a great experience. So very proud of the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse.
Absolutely agree. And then for us true culinary and folks and foodies, oh goodness.
Well, let's talk about, just when you don't think it could get any better, along comes this dining extravaganza called the Chef's Table. Now, this is actually the chef's table. This is located inside the galley. There's a big glass wall that you can see everything that's happening during dinner service. And it starts out with champagne and hors d'oeuvres, where you're hosted by the executive chef and his team. He gives you a tour of the galley, and then you come into this beautiful dining room to sit down for an 8-course meal that's paired with wine. And I got to tell you, this is the hottest ticket in town. It's the hottest restaurant in town. Skip lunch that day, because you're going to be blown away by the food, the quality, the presentation. Bring your camera. Plus, there's some fun, exciting ways they end the evening, and I won't tell you, but you just have to go and experience it. It's just a wonderful experience.
It is outstanding. I gotta say, anytime we've sailed with our friends and family, we've done this experience, and I will say it used to be a hidden secret, not anymore. So definitely something that you need to plan for in advance, and recommend if you know that your client is a foodie and would love this type of experience or something really special. They definitely need to book it in advance. As you can see, the seating here is for 16. We only offer this a few nights on a 7-day and longer cruise, and on the shorter cruises, usually only 2 nights. So it is very limited. The cost is $95 per person. And I'm telling you, once again, as Mike mentioned, 8-course meal with free-flowing wine, champagne toast, hors d'oeuvres, other little prizes and goodies that I won't mention here. The meal itself is, I truly would be probably valued around $200, $250 a person. At least. It's truly, we make nothing on it, but we have to charge because it's at such limited capacity. But definitely a highlight, and anytime we've taken friends, they've said it's the best meal of their life. So one of those really special things.
I live in Southern California, and let me tell you, $95 will get you a martini and maybe an appetizer, and maybe and no room for tip there. So this is really a great value.
It's a great value. All right, so this gives me that ooh and ah factor. So this is one of our 2 restaurants, main dining restaurants on board. And to me, I look at this and think Great Gatsby time. Like, it's just absolutely gorgeous. What's so nice is on all of our ships, and of course on the Mardi Gras, we will have 2 dining rooms. One will be the early and late seating. So they'll have the traditional cruise kind of dining experience where they have the same table each night at the same time. And then we have the second dining room, which allows for open dining. So for guests who want to kind of come and go when they please each day, depending on their mood, maybe they intend to sample around and go to several of the different specialty dining. It makes it very accessible to them. Both will have the same menu items, and of course those change nightly. And then we do have our special, most popular dishes that they can always order on any given night, including our warm chocolate melting cake. That is just to die for. What's also great is this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So at any time, even on a day at sea, or if you're just kind of decide you want to go and just be served and be in a quiet space, great place to go, as well as our brunches. We have fabulous day at sea brunches for our guests to enjoy. And of course, all the meals in here are complimentary, and it wouldn't be a Carnival ship with the fact that we, of course, will also entertain, not only serve, wine and dine you, but entertain you at dinner. So great place to go and visit, and of course, complimentary to the guests. Now on to our next zone. So as you can anticipate with the name La Piazza, this is going to be our nod to the fabulous Italy. So what you're going to find here, first of all, is our wonderful Pizzeria del Capitano. And this is our 24-hour day complimentary pizzeria. But something new, as Mike mentioned earlier about the Hub app, you know, we now have that complimentary Hub app, which we encourage you to tell your clients to make sure they download before they get on our ships. And what's so great, it has maps, it has a schedule of the day. For only $5 during the cruise, you can purchase the chat feature with other friends and family that they're sailing with, but also you can order pizza. Yes, that's right. Pizza anywhere on the ship for only $5 by using your Carnival Hub app. So this is another wonderful little feature that we're really excited about. Now, you'll also find one of my personal favorites, which is Cucina del Capitano. And this is going to be our family style Italian restaurant. And similar to JIJI'S, what's really nice is we have it open for our guests during the day for lunch where it's complimentary, no reservations necessary, a good, great little spot to kind of get away from it all and have a fabulous Italian meal. And then at night, we do require reservations. And once again, it's only $15 for adult and $5 for kiddos. And it's a four-course meal. And a lot of times they'll just bring over extra appetizers. We have singing waiters that go around. It's such a great setting. And one of my little tips, one of my personal favorite things that we have done as a family when we sail, we love to go and experience one of the specialty dinings on the first night on the cruise. And what we've kind of learned is, for those of you that have cruised on big ships, you know, the first day it's like anticipation and excitement, and everybody's kind of finding their way around. And so the first night when they're looking for their dining room, their table, it's kind of like, oh, everybody's kind of, you know, antsy and excited. Well, what we have found is on the first night when we go and do a quiet specialty dining, it just starts the vacation off right. Everybody's nice and relaxed and quiet and kind of enjoy their space. And it's kind of this hidden gem because not everybody knows about it yet. And a lot of our specialty restaurants will even do special things like discounted wine or a free bottle on the first night to get people in. And then by the second day, when you're cruising, everybody's kind of more adjusted. They know where to go for dining, and that's when we go to the main dining room. So that's my personal tip. But I got to tell you, we just love this restaurant. The food is divine.
I love that tip. And let me just tell you that this is called the Cucina del Capitano, and all of the menu items were from the kitchens of the captain's mothers. So all of our captains are Italian, and they gave us their favorite Italian recipe from their mother, and that's what we serve in this restaurant. And by the way, there's tons of memorabilia in the Cucina del Capitano, and there's one photo that I particularly like. It's a picture of 4 young boys playing in the water in Italy. Now they're probably 7 or 8 years old, but today all 4 of them are captains on a Carnival ship.
That's the coolest thing.
Isn't that amazing?
I get chills hearing that story. I love that.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, and what's also nice is we've added an outdoor alfresco dining. So with Cucina, not only do you have inside, but then outside. So when the weather's beautiful, taking in those views during lunch as well as dinner, another great space for our guests. Oh, and I know you're excited about this new zone.
Yeah, this is Summer Landing. This is another one of our new 6 zones, and this is the best chill spot at sea. This zone offers resort style feel. There's many food and restaurant options just steps away that Alicia will tell you about in just a moment. But I want to tell you to take note of those balconies and those guest rooms that you see just above Summer Landing there, and we'll tell you more about those in just a minute.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about this. And so what you're going to find in Summer Landing is one of our favorite partners, culinary partners, Guy Fieri, and he has the Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse and Brewhouse right in this area, in this zone. Fabulous food, complimentary barbecue. It is so good. And what is it? Our personal favorite, those trash can nachos are just... I'm getting really hungry. I forgot to eat before this.
It sounds terrible, but trust us, it's amazing. Trash can nachos. Yes. Served on a trash can lid.
Gotta try it. And then what's really cool, it's connected to the brew house. And we actually have, we brew our own beer on board, and we do tastings and tours throughout the day. So this is just a really fun, as you can see, great space. It has such character, just like Guy himself, and of course the personality of our ships. And then one of our other really cool spots that you're going to find is our Heroes Military Tribute Bar. For those of you that don't know Christine Duffy, our fabulous president, she has such a heart for our military, as we all do. And you know, when we were looking at and building this ship, we of course traditionally have a sports bar in all of our ships. And it was her idea in looking at the space and wanting to do something special for our military, because we actually sell more military guests at any cruise line in the world, and something that we're really proud of. And because of our working with Operation Homefront and so much giving back to our military, she wanted to do a tribute, and this is just such a great space. And we even have specialty drinks that that are purchased that we make donations back to Operation Homefront. But a really great place to hang out. And we do see a lot of our military that come and hang and spend time here, and our veterans, and share stories, but all of our guests come and have a great time. And also on top of that, want to make mention to those of you who do have military clients, we offer fabulous rates for military. And this is for active, retired veterans, as long as they've served at least 2 years with honorable discharge in American and Canadian forces. We have fabulous rates that we offer for them, and a lot of times promotions for them to bring along friends and family. So definitely take advantage of that too. And then lastly, I'd be remiss in not sharing that we do special tributes to them on each and every ship and sailing, where we get them together for fellowship amongst those veterans, to share stories and just have an opportunity to honor them at a special event on our ships. And if you've never participated, I highly recommend doing so. It's truly moving, and to have that opportunity to thank them for their service, there's just nothing like it.
And bring your Kleenex. It's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. We went and did it together, didn't we? I think on the panorama. It was really special. Okay, and another new partnership with Rudy. So Rudy Sotomayor is going to be our fabulous Rudy's Sea Grill. Really excited. This is going to be a very upscale fine dining seafood restaurant, serving at dinner only, very similar to our steakhouse. Will be great for special occasions. Highly recommend making advanced reservations. $38 per person for a 4-course meal for adults, and $12 for the kiddos.
Can't wait to try this one.
I know, so excited. Okay, so moving on into our next zone, because man, we're running out of time. We're too excited. All right, so this is our Lido area. So starting out with our Lido Beach Pool. Now this is going to be that main hub of activity and entertainment. So you're going to have, you know, our cruise staff that are out and about doing activities, lots of lounge chairs and hot tubs and pools and bar service, food service, you name it, the hub of activity on that Lido area and main pool area. And then of course at night we turn it into our dive-in movie theater, one of my favorites. So at night we'll have family style movies going on with complimentary popcorn, and then of course all of the food and drinks that are served all around here. And then we also have our very popular deck parties out in this space. Also surrounding this, you're going to find the Red Frog Tiki Bar, which has been a very popular spot on several of our ships. And of course, on the Mardi Gras, we have to make it even bigger. It's going to be 2 decks high to have that Caribbean themed drinks and fun and snacks. And then, on the opposite side, I know this is one of your personal favorites, right?
And can I share a funny story about Adolfo?
Oh, please.
He's probably going to kill me, but we were on board the Horizon for an event once, and he said he wanted Guy's Burger for lunch. So of course I agreed. And now for anyone who's ever seen or met Adolfo, let's face it, he's extremely handsome. He's very fit, and he could be a cover model, right? So after we got our burgers, I ordered my ringer, which is my favorite. And by the way, that ringer burger costs $19 in Guy's restaurant in Las Vegas, where on board our ship, it's absolutely free. So free burgers, Guy's Burger Joint. Anyway, I was standing right there at that condiment bar. You can see that, and I asked Adolfo, and Adolfo walked by, and I said, "Hey, where are you sitting?" And he goes, pointed to a table over against the window, and there was a plate with 2 huge burgers and an entire plate of fries. I couldn't believe he could eat all of it, but I witnessed it. I sat there and watched him eat the entire thing. So I don't know where he's putting it, but let me tell you, those burgers are amazing. Even the good-looking skinny guys eat them. So it's good stuff.
They are amazing. Don't ask what the calories are. You don't want to know. Just go and enjoy it. And they truly are some of the best burgers I've had in my entire life. They're fabulous. So, of course, we have this again open all throughout the day into the evening. There's always people going and enjoying a very popular spot. And then across the way, we have the Blue Iguana Cantina, one of my favorites. Being from Texas, we love our Tex-Mex, and this has great Mexican food. We start out with breakfast burritos in the morning, and then throughout the day, burritos and tacos into the evening that are complimentary for guests. Then we have our No Fun partnership with our ambassador of fun, Shaquille O'Neal, and his first restaurant at sea, the Big Chicken. And as you can see, some fabulous chicken sandwiches, coleslaw, that good Southern cooking, some fries, sweet potato fries, one of my personal favorites, to go and enjoy it again. Another complimentary alternative for our guests.
By the way, these are all sandwiches that are his mother used to make him, and that's how the menu was made up. So everything there is Shaq's favorite.
I know, love it, love it. And then of course the marketplace. So the marketplace is where you're going to find international cuisine. We're going to have our fabulous salad bars. We're going to have our deli sandwiches. We're going to have, you know, different, again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just a more casual ambiance if they don't feel like getting dressed up or going into the dining room, buffet style. And think of it as different stations, different food stations. So you have so much to choose from. So it's great that you could go to the Lido marketplace each and every day and have a completely different meal. It's not going to be the same old, same old. So I love this. The food is excellent. Once again, very complimentary to the guests. And of course, indoor and beautiful outdoor seating as well as spectacular views. Ooh, and we also have in this space our Serenity area. Want to talk about that, Mike?
And just as it said, it's Serenity. It's serene. This is an outdoor pool with lounges and spas and easy listening music for adults only. It's truly Serenity. So when those of you that have been on our ships before and you enjoy Serenity, no worries. We have that on the Mardi Gras for you as well.
And it's great. So this is, as Mike mentioned, adults only. It's complimentary to the guests, no reservations necessary, but it is just that great space to go and just relax and enjoy. So we want you very relaxed, very serene, and then we're going to take you to the most exciting, nonstop, active environment, which is the ultimate playground, which we're pretty pumped about. And of course, you can imagine when you look at this, like, wow, what is there not to do? So we've got our whole water park, we've got our miniature golf, we've got our jogging track, an outdoor gym, we've got our basketball court, we've got our ropes course. And of course, it wouldn't be the brand new ship without having the brand new feature of the first ever roller coaster at sea called Bolt. Pretty exciting stuff here, you guys. So this is, of course, where you're going to have all the hub of activity from the young ones to the young at heart, all ages enjoying. And of all of the different activities that you'll find in our the ultimate playground is complimentary except for Bolt. So there will be a nominal fee. Don't have that fee yet. But just because, of course, you know, otherwise people would be there going nonstop. So we want to make sure all guests can get to enjoy and appreciate and experience this, whoever is up for the task.
Can't wait.
I know.
All right, so here's a interesting fact, just so you know. Carnival carries more families than any other cruise line in the world, and for the last 2 years, we've won Best Line for Cruise Line, I should say, for families with Travel Weekly's Reader Choice Awards. We're very proud of that. And there's a reason for all that. And in part, it's because of not only the product we deliver, but for the children and teens programs that we have. So, Alicia, tell them what they won with our children's and teens.
Well, and I've got to say, as a parent of 2 kiddos that have grown up on Carnival, they're now, you know, 19 and 15. Oh my God, it's hard to believe, but they've grown up doing our fabulous children's program. What's really cool about our programming and the way we've designed it on this ship in particular is the reason why Circle C came right after Ultimate Playground. It's located right there by all that activity, which makes perfect sense. So what I love is Circle C is one of 3 kind of sectioned off, we'll say, components of our children's program. So Circle C is going to be for the tweens, so ages 12 to 14. This is going to be their space. This is right where they meet up, they hang out, meet up with new friends, and it's it's right next to the ultimate playground where they're going to want to be spending time, obviously. You then jump up into Club O2. So Club O2 is going to be for our teens, so it's going to be the 15 to 17-year-olds. Once again, great place for them to meet up. They're going to have their own youth counselors, their own activities. So this is a wonderful spot right next to the ultimate playground as well. And so we just do such a great job of programming. And anytime we've cruised, my kids have not only enjoyed it, it's just such a great thing for the whole family because they go and experience and are entertained while we're doing the same. If we want to go do our adult time, they have their kid time, and we all meet up and have family time. And I can't say enough about it. It really always warms my heart every time we travel together on our ships because it brings us that much closer together with the way that we devise our ships to make it so welcoming and so enjoyable for all ages. So, all right. Okay, we're going to go back to it. I'm going to share a little bit more about our family for the little ones, but before I do that, I wanted to jump into the staterooms.
So if you go to the next slide, I think this is where you see Carnival really shine. Now, the Carnival Mardi Gras, let me specifically look at these staterooms. That is Carnival, folks. Yes, I'm not kidding. This is Carnival Cruise Line here. And not only that, we have a variety of staterooms that you can choose for your clients on board the Mardi Gras, and Alicia's going to tell us about those right now.
Yeah, what I love about the ship is the choices, you guys. So we're going to have 28 different categories to choose from, and you can't go wrong. So it's really a matter of, you know, your client, the budget that they have set, what they're looking for to enjoy their vacation, but all of them are going to be beautiful. So let's take you starting out just with our basic interior rooms. So we're going to have kind of our standard rooms, right, that you're going to find on all of our ships, the interior ocean view balcony on up into the larger suites. So this is a view of our interior, and then taking you all the way to in those different classes with the standard room types up to our premium balcony suites. Okay, then we're going to get into on the Mardi Gras different communities. So this is where, you know, we're going to have even more to offer on board the ship. So you go into our Cloud 9 community. Now Cloud 9 basically surrounds our Cloud 9 spa. So this is all about the spa. If you've got clients who are really into spa, I highly recommend you look at Cloud 9 staterooms. We offer a variety around the spa area, almost 70 staterooms, from interior to ocean view balconies to suites, that by booking Cloud 9, they have special access to member only space right there. And what's so nice is they surround the spa area, so you literally can come out of your room in your terry cloth bathrobe and slippers and go to a private elevator that takes you into the entrance of the spa and the members only space. Of course, in the spa, this is where you're going to find that whole area. They'll have the beauty salon where you meet up for your spa appointments, as well as, again, talking about this members only space. Now, this is our thalassotherapy pool. So this is a great space where you have these relaxation rooms. It is just divine. And again, I can't say enough about the whole spa area. All of our guests are, of course, welcome to enjoy our workout facility. And if they wish to purchase a day pass, if that's still available, they can do so for the day to go and enjoy some of the spa relaxation areas. But for those booked in the Cloud 9 staterooms, they will have unlimited access to these wonderful areas. So the thalassotherapy pool, they'll have the aromatherapy rooms, relaxation rooms with hot teas and snacks. It's just to die for. Wonderful way to spend a day. All right, another community is our family harbor rooms. Now, family harbor rooms are just that. These are great staterooms, again, a totally different look and feel. Families with younger cruisers. So for those that have the young ones with them, I think this is just so great. We can hold up to 5 in a stateroom. Once again, in the family harbor section, we'll have a variety, interior ocean view balconies and suites. But what's really nice is you have access to this private family harbor lounge. And I can tell you of growing, as I mentioned, my kids growing up, I remember when my 3-year-old son wanted to go get, you know, chocolate milk and cookies, and we were on deck 6 and they were up on the Lido on deck 10, and we weren't dressed, and he ran out of the room, and we had to go hunt him down to go find him before we got the snacks. What's great about the Family Harbor Lounge is all the families that stay in this area have private key access. So their little one can be in their pajamas, walk a couple doors down, put their key in, go grab their snacks, come back. The parents can wake up when the kids are getting them up at 6 a.m. They can go get their coffee, their complimentary coffee station here. We have complimentary ice cream all throughout the day. We have cookies and milk turn down service. We have games and activities, family movies. it's truly a wonderful experience. And any families that have done this have already, like, they're rebooking right away. It goes quickly. So highly recommend for families with little ones. What's also fabulous in the design of this is we put our Camp Ocean program. This is for the young ones, right? From age 2 to 11. We divide them up from 2 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11 with different rooms, activities, and youth counselors at all times. It's right there next to the family harbor section of the ship. That just makes so much sense. What's great for families, this is another tip. When you have families booking, make sure they go ahead and register their kiddos in advance. So when they get on board, they don't have to worry about doing paperwork and all that. It's all done. They can get on the ship, get the activities for their entire cruise, and enjoy and plan their own adult time while they know their kids are going to be entertained. The other thing down in this section is Dr. Seuss Bookville. Of course, we have a fabulous partnership with Dr. Seuss, and we do wonderful things as well as the Bookville, as character breakfast, parades, story time, and more. So this is a really fabulous, wonderful, nostalgic experience that I highly recommend. Only $6 to go and enjoy this character breakfast on the last day at sea on any one of our ships. And you can just make reservations when they come on board. So lots of fun. Of course, find your green eggs and ham. All right, the other community on board is going to be our Havana Cabanas. This is a fabulous section. As you can see, a different look and feel, has that Cuban vibe to it. And with these staterooms, you're going to have access to a private pool area, lounge space, a private bar, where we'll have bar service and food service, as well as the Havana bar. So during the day, great place to come and get a Cuban coffee, maybe get some croquettes. And then at night, this turns into a hub of entertainment with all guests that are welcome to enjoy. With lots of salsa dancing and wonderful music going on with our live band. Oh, and then on to our newest. And I know, Mike, you're pretty excited about this.
Okay, I just spoke to my real estate agent. I am selling my home and I am moving on board to an XL suite. I kid you not. So take a look at this, kids. This is the deck area. Now, there's 2 sliding doors, which will, Alicia will show you the interior, but look at this deck area. There's a dining room table there. There's a fireplace. Yes, you heard me, a fireplace. You see it there in the wooden wall? We'll set up a nice bar for you. There's beautiful lounge spaces over all the way to the right, your private hot tub. Now, when I was telling you about Summer Landing and I told you, pointed out the staterooms, this is what will overlook Summer Landing. So if you've got those clients who typically buy high-end luxury and now they want to cruise with Carnival with their kids and their grandkids, come on, this is perfect for them. Put their families, their grandkids in Family Harbor, maybe their other kids in Havana Cabanas, and you've got an excellent family vacation, multi-generational family vacation.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. We're pretty darn excited about this. I mean, the XL suite. So we've got lots of different options here, but just to show off a few. So this is one of our XL aft suites. So as Mike mentioned, at the back of that Summer Landing, that's one of those suites that you're going to find back there at 861 square feet. And they have a separate little living space here. And as Mike showed, when you're going out to that deck space, you have 2 different areas. You can sliding doors that take you out to enjoy their own beautiful private deck space. And again, I mean, to me, that's just wow. I could absolutely sell my home and live there as well. So maybe we can be neighbors. And then for the ultimate, of course, is the Carnival XL Presidential Suites at 1,120 square feet. So these are going to be the largest suites that we've ever offered on board. And once again, great space, as well as having that fabulous living space, dining area. And then once again, being able to offer that great space outdoors. And just think about, I mean, having room service and sitting out at night and enjoying. And to me, I mean, how about ordering up that bottle of champagne, maybe some chocolate strawberries, and sitting in your own hot tub, taking in those views. I just, oh, seems so fabulous. So what's really great about all these suites as well, so we've got 32 different XL suites, and not only are they going to have like the just fabulous space to sleep and be, they're going to have access to Loft 19. So this is going to be an exclusive space for them out on deck for them to enjoy with hot tubs and bar service and food service, as well as cabanas that they can rent for the day. So really excited. It's called Loft 19 because it's up on the 19th deck of the Mardi Gras. So lots to share. I know we were so excited. We were like given little time, but we do have more ways to stay in the know. We could go on for days, as you can probably tell. So Mike, why don't you share a little bit about how they can stay in the know?
So whatever resonates with you, there's a number of ways you can stay in the know with us. And obviously, we encourage you to like Adolfo on Facebook and sign up for GoCCL. You'll receive our On Board With You newsletters. We have an unbelievable SEAT team that Alicia and Sheila head up. They have their own YouTube channel for training, Facebook. It's all right there. Get your cameras out, take a picture of this. I encourage you to research all of these. This is where you're going to find out everything when we are ready to talk about our protocols. So if you want to be in the know with Carnival and be the first to know, sign up for any and all of these, and that'll get you right there. And plus, I wanted to briefly talk about WADA. So if you go to the next slide, Alicia, WADA, which is Why Use a Travel Advisor. If you haven't already heard about WADA, it's back, and it's a new virtual experience this year. And again, it stands for Why Use a Travel Advisor, as we affectionately call it. This is our campaign dedicated to increasing consumer awareness to the benefits of using a travel advisor when they book their Carnival vacation. And tomorrow night, we do have our annual WADA party. If you've already signed up, we are so looking forward to seeing you at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. If you have not, I am so sorry to tell you that the registration is closed. It's sold out in a matter of hours. So we have thousands, literally thousands of travel advisors and consumers, their customers, are joining us for our first ever virtual WADA party, and that's tomorrow night. So again, stay in the know, get connected with us, and you'll learn more about the next one. And I believe that is it. Alicia, you need a vacation after that. I gotta tell you, I learned so much from you, and I want to thank you for giving us all of your expertise on the Carnival Mardi Gras. It's so exciting to plan on her arrival soon, we hope, and to get her in the water and start welcoming not only our customers, but our travel advisor partners to join us as well.
Yes,
We hope
so
you enjoy.
that was a lot of fun, I know. And yeah, it's really, and thank you guys. We know this has not been the easiest of times. We're all going through it together, but man, as you can tell, we're a little excited about sailing again and getting on board these new ships. And we hope to host you there too soon. So I guess we'll take this time to send it back over to Anna and see if we had any questions.
Awesome. Thank you both so much. We do have a lot of questions coming in. And before we get to our first one, we have some people wondering if you can go back to your very first slide with all of the specs of the Mardi Gras.
Ooh.
Yeah. They didn't get their cameras out in time, huh? Yeah, this is a good.
I guess not.
Take a picture of this. This tells all the statistics on the Mardi Gras, and I think Alicia's going to take us back there. She's going to end show, and we'll see it. Slide, there it is, right there. So not only is it a beautiful picture of the ship, it tells you where she's being built, the gross tonnage, number of rooms, the number of guest rooms, accessible staterooms, which is also very important, as well as the guest capacity, not only based on double occupancy, but full guest occupancy means all of our third and fourth and fifth beds are full as well. And keep in mind, she is the first of the XL class, which is the newest class here at Carnival Cruise Line. And of course, the first liquefied natural gas ship. Her sister, the Carnival Celebration, which will be coming in 2022, will be also LNG and be based out of Miami. So we're very excited about the sisters and the new type of cruising that they bring to Carnival Cruise Line.
Okay, great. Our next question is from William, and we have a lot of people wondering this. Is it possible to make reservations before sailing for Carnival Kitchen, or do you make them when you're on the ship?
Carnival Kitchen, I believe. You tell me, Alicia.
Yes, yeah, I believe yes. So it won't be open until, I want to say it's about 3 months prior to sailing that you can start making reservations for those specialty dining and attractions of that nature.
But here's a tip, William.
Okay.
You can't get confirmed. Wait till you get on board and then talk to the maitre d'. And if there's a cancellation, they'll call you. And I've seen that happen at the last minute where if someone's on maybe chef's table or maybe they're on Carnival Kitchen and someone needs to back out the last moment, we can certainly clear some of those wait lists. So there's a little tip for you as well.
Okay, that's a great tip. Our next question is from Marilyn, who is wondering if there is a dress code for the fine dining venues in the evening.
Great question. Alicia, want to take this?
Yeah, so yes, basically it's not too restrictive. It's not going to be anything as formal as a suit or tux, but I would say, you know, it's going to be more upscale casual. So you will find for the men, a lot of times you'll find some sports coats, of course, depending on the climate as well, or, you know, button down kind of polo shirts and slacks is what typically you might find. And then for the ladies, it'll be more of like a dress, and it doesn't have to be, you know, dressy by any means, but a dress or, you know, nice slacks and a top. You just typically in the specialty dining, especially like the steakhouse and such, you're not going to find shorts or cutoffs or things of that nature.
Right, and I would agree with that. I think the only two places that I would wear just a sport coat and no tie would be the Steakhouse Fahrenheit 555, as well as the chef's table. So we want you to be comfortable, but yet we want that ambiance there that you still feel a little bit special about a special dining experience.
Okay, got it. Our next question is from Bernadette, who is wondering if guests know what will be on the chef's table menu in advance.
That's a great question. More than knowing what's on the menu, when you sign up, they ask if you have any allergies or if there's a specific item that you do not care for, then they manage your menu around that. But it's a wonderful surprise, and I think not only is the food delicious, but the way they present it and some of the science and the art behind it make it very photograph worthy. Would you not agree, Alicia?
It's amazing, and I got to tell you, in our experience one night, my husband and I were in the main dining room. So you know we have thousands of guests on board, and we had the lovely, not the maitre d', the hostess, sorry, the hostess came up and found us at our table and specifically said, we know you're going to be dining with us in the next couple nights at chef's table. We wanted to make sure if, you know, again, just like Mike said, do you have any allergies? Is there anything that you can't eat? All this, and made sure to know that in advance, which I thought was really impressive. And so, yeah, you won't know, and you kind of don't want to know. It's kind of a beautiful surprise because what they produce is outstanding. The experience is so amazing, the taste and the whole ambiance and the way they deliver it. So, but yeah, so they won't have the menu per se up front, but I think that's probably by design, and I don't think you'd want to know. It's a nice surprise.
Hopefully that helps, Bernadette.
Yes, perfect. Just a few more food questions. This one is from Nicole, who is wondering if most of the restaurants have options for people with food sensitivities like gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, etc.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's something we can let, if they have severe allergies, to let us know in our special guest access department, as well as on board in the maitre d'. We have many ways of designing their menu and, of course, making offerings for all types as far as any type of dietary needs.
Okay, great. And Natasha is wondering, I know that you mentioned Guy Fieri's restaurant. Is there still going to be a Guy's Burger joint?
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be a Carnival burger joint. Absolutely. And I'll tell you, if you've not tried them, try it without the bun. Try it with just lettuce. Just try them. They're amazing. And I guarantee you'll go back and, like Adolfo, next time you'll be eating 2 or 3 of them at a time.
Okay, noted. Our next question is from Mary Lee, who is wondering if the kids' areas are supervised.
Absolutely. They're constantly supervised. So all of the kids have their own kid activity coordinators that are with them at all times. So they have youth counselors that are with them. And so our Camp Ocean will go from 9 a.m. till 10 at night. And it's always supervised and all the activities. And then we offer extended babysitting up until 3 a.m. So constantly, yes, they will always be supervised.
Okay, perfect. And very quickly, we have some people wondering if you can go to another slide, the social info page. I think it's closer to the end.
Yep. Like how to follow. that the one? You got
Perfect. And it looks like
there. And there we go, right there.
Uh-oh, you're cutting out, Mike.
This is how to stay in the know. Banner out of the way. There you go. All the ways to stay in touch with us. And again, I wish we had protocols to tell you about. I wish we could tell you vaccinations, but we're still
Mike,
waiting.
it looks like you're, sorry, it seems like you're cutting in and out, but I'm glad it lasted until the very end.
I wish we could tell you we had calls to share with you or news on vaccination. Still waiting for information direction from the CDC. And again,
Anna, can you hear him?
It's cutting in and out, and we are at our.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Right.
No, that's fine. We got until the very end until we had any issues, so I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Is where you're going.
And we are at the end of our time, so thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Mike, so much for all of that information. The Mardi Gras is an amazing ship. I can't wait for everyone to experience it, and thank you, everyone, so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you, guys. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you really soon. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.